Hello, my friends, my family, fellow veterans, actors, voters, artists, musicians. Yeah, it's been quite an adventure. I know I haven't said anything in a while, so here we are, stuck in Jersey. I'll tell you the story. Um, so I got to see my oncologist in Rhode Island again because numbers are starting to change, but that's no big deal. Everybody's got something. Um, I got a truck, an older truck from a friend in Georgia, so I got a couple of private art shows to do up in Rhode Island. And I'm pretty tired and stuff. So I left Georgia 11 days ago. It's normally a 2 day drive. So as I'm driving up here, it's a bit of a story. So, I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a story. Anyway, we're sitting here in this hotel. By the way, Best Western Hotels. I've been here, see, 10 days. But the other hotels were hell. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Oh my God, I got stories to tell you. So anyway, we'll go back to the truck. So I got the truck. I loaded it up with all my artwork and some sustainable things. And the reason I did that is because it was $8,000 in fuel to get to Georgia, but with our new economy, it'd be over 20,000 to drive to take it to Rhode Island. So I'm driving along. After 2 hours, the truck started, and I said, "Gee, what could be wrong?" So I pulled over for the night. I figured, okay, I'll replace the fuel pump because not the fuel pump, the fuel filter. So I said, all right, I'll pull over for the night. Now that was in a place called Garner, North Carolina, right outside of Raleigh. We checked in, and I went and got the fuel pump, and it was a choice hotel called Sleep In, and I was really beat. And the big sign said, "We you guaranteed a good night's sleep." It's not their fault when I tell you what happened, but it was not really very much. Oh. So anyway, in a minute, it's a long story, so you might want to just hit. I don't want to watch the rest of this now, and that's okay, because I'm just doing this for the people who haven't heard from me in weeks, because this is why. So we'll start with the hotel. I'm in the hotel. I'm beat. I go to bed at 8 o'clock. I'm on the third floor. And for those of you who know me, this is my best friend when I gotta go to a third floor. It's my cane. Because I have a bad knee. And my back is not the best in the world. But as long as I'm careful, I'm okay. Like I said, everybody's got something. I'm okay with that. So I'm on the third floor. I go to bed at 8. All of a sudden, hooting, hollering, all kinds of stuff in the hallway. In this guaranteed to sleep in, it's called, in Garner. So it went on for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So finally, I was sleeping. I got my boxer shorts on. I get up. I go open the door to tell them to be quiet. I'm trying to sleep. Just as I did, the elevator doors closing, and they leave. I said, okay. Turn around and go in my door, and Kibo's in, right, Kibo? He's in the room, but I locked myself out. So in my boxer shorts, I get on the elevator, I go down to the reception, and I say, hey, I locked myself out. All these people were really loud and stuff. They give me another key, I go, and I finally get back to sleep. Well, third floor, right outside the window, down the bottom, 2:30 in the morning, that same group of people, 8 of them. A woman's crying, they're arguing, they're laughing, they're all drunk. So that went on for about a half an hour. I guess people complained, so somebody went out there and stopped them. I don't know whether it was the police. I have no idea because I wasn't there. But when they came up and went to their rooms, they were quiet. Gets better. I go down to the complimentary breakfast, and I'm sitting there in the room and eating a nice breakfast. And it was continental. I did a painting called Continental Breakfast, so check it out on my website. Somebody put something in the microwave that caught fire. It didn't just catch fire. It filled the whole room with black smoke. We started coughing and choking. The alarm went off. Went outside. Fire department came. I go back in. The elevator's dead. So I grab my trusty old helper here. I go up 3 flights. Go to my room to use the card. Doesn't work because everything shut down. Go all the way down, 3rd floor. Remind you, sleep easy night, and last thing you want to do after not having a good night's sleep is work out, right? Go down. The manager walks back up with me in kibo, opens the door, lets me in. So, around checkout time, I pack up all my stuff, which is about 4 bags, because I got his bowl, his food, his water, my clothes for the night, my computer, stuff like that. So, I go to use the elevator, and the elevator's still dead. I walk all the way down to the lobby. I said, hey, listen, I got stuff I got to bring out to my car. He sends 2 men up with me. Grabs my stuff, walk all the way back down. So I get on the road, and now I get to Washington. The car's running like crap. Now, I was pulling over. It's a truck. It's a 1997 Ford F-350 460 engine, which I know a real lot about now. You'll hear that in the rest of the story. So, I finally figured out I don't have to pull it over to the side of the road, turn it off, and turn it on and let it run. As I'm driving down the highway, I put it in neutral, turn the key off, wait a few seconds, start it up, it runs again for 5 minutes. So now it's doing 5-minute intervals. So I did about, I don't know, several hundred miles at 5-minute intervals. So now I figure, I'm going to pull into AutoZone and have it checked out. They said it might be the ignition module. I got the ignition module. I replaced it. I looked on to hotels.com and I found a hotel, Motel 6. I went up in Washington. Now, mind you, I stayed in Motel 6s. They were pretty good, There's a bulletproof window with a guy with a little window like that, and I said, listen, I need a room. I reserved it through hotels.com. While I'm in there, this cracked out woman, all messed up, comes in. Hey, I lost my key, I can't get in my room. I said, ooh, this is not a good sign. So he puts me in his room, and on the 1st floor, and his all these apartments have apartments. I think they were rooms people are staying in them. I don't know why. Might be homeless. I'll tell you that story because where I am here now, there's a whole bunch of people in trouble. So I go down and I go finally get to sleep, and it's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm tired as all hell, and all of a sudden, music, boom, that, boom, that. I'm gonna kill them. Oh, I go look out. There's freaking gangbangers out there. There's crack going on. There's prostitution, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it went on until 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it stopped. So when I got up, it was quiet because those people were probably still passed out. I left. Okay. Get on the highway. Driving down, I say. Finally, I get to the New Jersey Turnpike, and all of a sudden, it finally. I did that for 10 miles, went to the very next exit, and that's where I found the Best Western Hotel. Gets better. So I'm broke down. I figured it's one night I called up about 30 different places and I found a guy, Bees Mobile Auto Service. Bees, B-E-E-S, Bees Mobile Auto Service. So I said, well, I'll look him up. He's been in business for 6 months. I Googled it. So I call him Monday. He says, I'm out of town right now. I'll get to it tomorrow. And I said, okay. I said, I'm stuck here. I got to pay for a hotel every night while I'm waiting for you. So the next day he says, I call him. I said, he didn't get back to me. He says, oh, I'm stuck up in Canada and all of the fires in Canada. And I said, oh, all right. Well, should I call somebody else? He said, no, it's Tuesday. He said, I guarantee you I'll be there tomorrow, Wednesday. Now, meanwhile, I'm under the car. I've called up my friends. I've got my brothers are mechanics. My friends are mechanics. Some of my older friends and newer friends that I've met throughout, all you guys and whatnot, are wizards when it comes to mechanics. I replaced every single part that you guys mentioned. Now, mind you, Kibo's a service dog. Some of you know that. And he's trained. He's trained by the government, for disabled vets that live alone. It's $20 for Uber to go 2 miles down the road to AutoZone and back. Okay. So one day I go out there and this guy named Harold from Uber in New Jersey. I'm in Burlington, New Jersey, by the way. I don't take dogs. He had a really strong, more like a Russian or Ukrainian type accent. I said, you have to. It's against the, by law. He goes, I don't take dogs. I'm allergic to dogs. I said, I'm already having a bad day. So he called somebody else. They came. So I went under the truck, and I'm not in the greatest physical condition lately. I spent 3 hours under there tracing all the wires because they said it could be a ground wire. My friends, I took my steering column apart. I took the dashboard apart. I've replaced the, and then the starter went. So I had, anyway, so I'm digress. So there I am, and this guy, the next day says, I guarantee I'll be there at 2 in the afternoon. So I waited at 2, at 3, at 4. He's not answering me. He's not retexting me. Then the next day he says, I'm sorry, I'll be there today. I said, to hell with this. I started looking for somebody else. And I found this truck trailer service company that does big rigs. They've been working on it all week. Right now I'm waiting for the computer module because they said that the computer module was the last thing. They checked everything. They hooked up the equipment to it. They said the only thing left is the computer module. So that was a little difficult to find. Now I found one for $190 and they found one for $520, but they said that but mine couldn't come till Friday, and they said for $520 they get it overnight. So if I waited till Friday, I'm paying $600 because I'm paying for the hotel anyway. So as of today, they ordered it next day. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Part didn't come. They said it might be here by 7 o'clock. So I get it. They put it in tomorrow. I'll pay for another night in the hotel. So while I'm here, 6 people in this hotel are displaced. 2 of them, they're seniors. They lost their apartments from fire or because of government regulations. They came here. They're on Social Security, and they contacted the state for government housing in Jersey. It's a 5 to 6 year wait, which prior to this administration and what they did, it was a 1 to 2 year wait. And I know because my mom and my son are in that housing type of situation, and they had to wait. So people here are really upset because my grandfather was an immigrant. Don't get me wrong. I mean, get citizenship the right way, it's all good. But because they're flooding the place with immigrants, there's no place for these. And these are only the 6 that I've met. I bought them pizza, I friended them, helped them out. I am getting to practice my Spanish here because there's 3 Spanish people that are learning English, so finally I get to learn how to speak with people. But those people are not the homeless people, they are employees here, American citizens. So while I'm here, everybody knows we had the big fire in Canada and it was causing smoke to come down. Well, they had wildfires over here too. There was a red alert. We couldn't even go outside. I went outside to let him do his business. We were both choking for hours. That went on for days. Something's causing all of these wildfires. Is all kinds of speculation, from terrorism to whatever. But then yesterday for 4 hours we lost all internet. I lost my phone. I couldn't use my phone. There was no TV in here. All works. So anyway, so this would probably cause a lot of you to go over the edge. I'm really tired. I mean, who wouldn't be? But I believe God has me here for a reason, and I've helped some people with a few things, and just spiritually, and they put him in contact with the right people, and maybe he's not ready for me to arrive in Rhode Island now. Maybe I gotta have a PET scan and be analyzed for different procedures now. So, which I lived a life of 10 men. I think I've mentioned this before in some of my other videos. But I got kibo, and we're here, and it is a nice hotel. It's really nice. The people are nice here. It's clean, and it's the Best Western. The only thing is, I'm pretty good with my diet, and I think several videos I showed you my anti-cancer drink that I make every morning, and I eat pretty healthy, lots of vegetables and fruit. Well, I eat eggs and sometimes bagels and cream cheese here. There's a Cracker Barrel over here on that side, and there's a Applebee's on that side. So, and there's a pizza joint. So pizza, sandwiches, yeah. Some Chinese people, companies deliver. So I'm not eating very healthy. And, but for whatever reason, this is why I'm here. I always believe everything happens in divine order. But this is titled The Life and Adventure of Captain Larry and Kibo. So if I didn't give you the tough times, it wouldn't be a true adventure story now, would it? And, so we'll see maybe what happens. I won't make it tomorrow to the VA for my oncology appointment at 9 a.m. But we'll move it up or whatever. I don't know. Right, Kibo? Come here. Come here, bud. He sleeps a lot now. We don't even get to go out and play ball, but he's been doing good. Come here. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. A kiss. Big kiss. Yeah, it's a big kiss. So anyway, this is what makes everything worthwhile. All you dog lovers out here, oh yeah. And he's got some dog friends. This is a cute story. Down in the dock in Georgia, my friend Alan has a dog named Roxy. It's a little black pit bull, and it's in love with me, and Kibo's in love with it. This is really funny now. So its name is Roxy, and so I'm walking the dog. Oh, the red alert has gone away, and we can breathe a little bit out there now. I'm walking the dog, and there's another little gray pit that Kibo was, there's a good connection. They're friendly with each other, and its name is Roxy. And I just heard from my friend Carl back home, and they got a little dog that's a pit named Roxy. So that must be the new name for cute little pit bull dogs this day and age. Anyway, love you all. I miss you all. Thanks for sharing my adventure with me. And all you veterans over there, you definitely know what I'm going through, and how that my friend Bernie, He's a retired military, and when you get put in situations, my fellow veterans, we've been in situations. Us war veterans, I've been in war. There's a part that you don't just get in survival, but you get in protect mode. So you watch out for other people and whatnot. And I thank for that. And all of you people back home, a vet. Thank you for saying thank you for your service, but thank them for your freedom. Make sure you do that. And give those that need it a good, long hug. Love you all, my fellow veterans, my fellow artists, my fellow dog lovers, my fellow boaters, my fellow musicians, my fellow actors, some of my fellow actors over here in New York. If you see this, give me a call. Maybe we can get to visit. And God bless you all. And remember, as you think, so your world is created. Thus, my current world. And let all that you know that you love them. Thanks for watching. Yes, that's right. My selfie stick is gone too.